Hi, all of you. Hi, YouTubers. Gil, your 80s vlogger of the day. So, on this video, I'm just gonna talk about random things, just random stuff, and to say hi and everything. Just to say hi to you guys. So, right now, random thing number one, depression and anxiety. Well, I knocked those down to submission. They're gone. And they're gone. I don't have any issues right now with depression or anxiety anymore. And I can't even really remember the last time I had it, you know. Well, it was not too long ago, but I'm always clearing out my throat. But anyway, what was I gonna say about the anxiety? Well, I mean, the other day, see this, I'm in the gym. I joined the gym like a month ago. Well, random thing number one. Well, I joined the gym. You guys will probably already know that, but I joined the gym just because it's fun. And it was like no down money down. It's Planet Fitness. So then they have their amenities like the massage chairs and stuff. It's really cool. And I like to ride my bike there, you know. Sometimes, you know. I mean, it's gonna be something that's gonna kill depression and anxiety, you know. But anyway, I mean, so about the depression and anxiety, I can't even really remember the last time I got it. But I mean, I did get it in the recent week or so, and it was a little bit, but I already knew that it's anxiety, so I mean, there was no more problem after that because I already knew it. So I mean, anxiety is hardly a problem because I already know that it's anxiety. So I mean, and then it just subsides, you know. And then I just get back on the exercising and everything, and it instantly dies. The anxiety's gone after that. So Thing number two, my new teeth is gonna cost me money. See, I had my teeth pulled out, so I don't have front teeth anymore because they're getting bad, you know. I mean, they were starting to hurt, you know. And the dentist told me that they cannot save them. They could not save them with a root canal and stuff because it was really badly rotted away. You know, I had these teeth for 27 years, you know, like, you know, when I had the accident on that scooter, I mean, when it broke my front teeth and they replaced it with crowns, I mean, it's like, apparently they lasted me 27 years, you know. I mean, gave me 27 years, and now I finally got bad, you know. One of the crowns here fell off, and then leaving just a bare tooth. But the other crown was still on. It was still there. It was still on, you know. I mean, still on. But the thing was, my tooth was hurting there because it was rotting in the inside. In the inside of the crown there. I mean, the crown itself was good, but the inside of that tooth, it was rotting away after all the years of service, you know, so to speak, you know. So I pulled them out. I had to pull them out, you know. So I had no choice, you know, because it was hurting and it's a threat of infection and stuff. So I had no choice but to pull them out. So, I mean, now the dentist tells me that I have three options. Option number one is implants, of course. I mean, those are super expensive, though. I mean, I think somewhere around $4,000 or $5,000 for each tooth for an implant. And then the other option I have is what do you call it? Bridge. They're gonna do a bridge, like go all the way across, and then they're telling me they can extend it by one tooth at the end. Yeah, I know it looks like shit, I know. Well, anyway, they say that they can extend my jaw with an extra tooth on each side. And then, of course, there's the middle ones, of course. They say they could do that. And this bridge they're telling me it's gonna cost $3,000. I think maybe a little bit more. I'm not really sure, but I know it's in the $3,000 range to do it for the bridge. Very expensive. And then, and of course, and then the last option I got is dentures, you know, like partials. I can get partial dentures. He told me around 800 or so, like maybe $1,000. I can estimate $1,000. So I'm wondering now which one I should do. Well, implants is going to be out of the question because it's really expensive, you know. It's way out of the price range of me, you know. You'd be talking about $10,000 to fix my teeth like that, but $3,000 for the crown already, and I'm thinking about, no, not the crown, it's a bridge, a big bridge, you know, going from here all the way across with new teeth, you know. I mean, $3,000 for that, so I'm wondering if I should try doing that, you know. I'd try to obtain money for that, you know, but anyway, well, apparently I could still eat, you know. So, those are some of the main things that I wanted to talk about. I mean, anxiety, depression, I mean, I'm all good, no problems there. And, no problems now. I mean, it's not even in my vocabulary anymore. I mean, like I say, all I do is just anytime that I start feeling anxiety and depression, but depression, I'm not really getting that anymore though, really. I'm not. I'm hardly getting that anymore, you know, but anxiety, I get it here and there, but it's still, but you know, the thing is, like I say, what I always do to stop it is to exercise and the hobbies. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's my signature right there. So, going in the garage. So, anyways, you probably noticed how my drone, it broke. It broke. Yeah. I was inspection flying the thing, you know, because of batteries. I was inspecting the flight. I was doing an inspection flight, you know. Apparently, and then in midair, the battery just lost all power. Battery lost all power in midair while I was doing the test flight or doing the inspection flight with batteries, because one of these batteries was like, it was acting up, you know, and so I was kind of like doing an inspection flight with the bad battery, and it just lost all power, and then it fell to the ground maybe 25 feet. Yeah, and then it broke. Yeah, shit. Figures now I have to get a new one because, I mean, the motherboard, it broke in here, you know. Well, anyway, so this is my garage. Just going along with my hobbies and stuff. So, yeah. So yeah, like I say, I mean, exercise, man, it's the best. It's the best killer of depression and anxiety. You know, hobbies and exercise. To this day, I've had the problem since 2017 with depression. I've had that problem since then, but I'm not having it anymore. Don't have any problems with it anymore, and anxiety is at a minimal, very minimal. And it's hardly even an issue right now. I mean, so, like I said, I mean, exercise and hobbies is what basically kills it, basically. That's the answer to it. I mean, kills it. Anxiety and depression, you know, I mean, exercise, hobbies. Well, hobbies that you like to do. I mean, that's all I have to say. The things that you like to do, you don't need to go to any gym for exercise. You just do exercises that you like to do. I mean, physical stuff. Like I said a million times, the bike is one thing that I love to do. I mean, so exercise, physical stuff, I love to do. I mean, it always works every time. It never failed on me, you know. It has never failed on me. So that is the best thing I could tell you right now. I mean, and then for the depression, I mean, hobbies. Well, this bike happens to be a hobby also, besides exercise. But I mean, hobbies, you know, anything for hobbies, you know, video games, anything, you know, the '80s stuff. You just change out hobbies here and there, you know. You don't want to be doing the same thing all the time. You just change out to different hobbies here and there, you know. You do one hobby for maybe, I mean, a month, whatever. I mean, and then when it starts getting boring, or when you start getting tired of it, you go to a different hobby, you know. Like in my case, let's say that the other time I was like really buying, I was on a eBay shopping spree, buying all kinds of camcorders and everything. So, I mean, I was buying a bunch of used camcorders and I was getting all into it, you know. Then after a while, I mean, I stopped and then I just went on to bikes. And I use the bikes all the time, though, really. I mean, and then this bike right here, I bought this one. I just bought it, I mean, a week ago. And let me tell you, I mean, buying things that you really like, that's gonna kill your anxiety or your depression. You just do things that you love to do. I mean, if it takes going out there buying a really cool bike that you really like, or anything else, you know. If it takes, let's say, I mean, you go out there buying this really cool ass name brand outfit or whatever, if it takes that to make you go out and do your hobby, so be it. I mean, anything, you know, like hobbies, drones, you know, or just anything, video games. But I mean, it would be suggestible though that for hobbies that you pick out a physical one. It'd be advisable, but you can do hobbies as long as you're gonna do your exercise, doing things that you like to do. So I'm telling you right now, I mean, these are the things that always worked for me, always has. It hasn't failed on me yet, you know. It hasn't failed on me. I mean, and then like I say, the other thing too, it's like the exercising and hobbies. You have to make yourself do it, because like when I had the depression in my days, I had days when I was so, like, where I felt so tired and totally didn't want to get up and everything. But on those days that I actually made myself get up and go, I mean, it eventually subsided, you know. I was tired and everything, but when I made myself get up and do something, or do my hobby, whether I want to or not, whether I really feel like doing it or not, you have to make yourself do it, you know. And once I got along with it, it would eventually subside, you know. That depression would subside after a while, you know. I'm telling you. So this is my car. So these tires, you know. I want to get shocks. I need to get shocks for this car. Now, and I need to change out the fluids, like the coolant and the oil. Well, I hadn't done that in a long time in this car. I mean, this car only has I only driven about 4,000 miles. Or, let me see. This car, I only driven like 4,300 miles since I bought this car. And I bought the car like 5 years ago. I mean, well, this September it'll be 5 years that I had this car for. So, well, anyway, so I just wanted to say hi to you guys and my update with depression and everything. I'm all good. I mean, there's no problems. I could safely now affirmatively say, I mean, it's gone. It's under submission now. It's gone. And it's all thanks to the things that I say that I had to do to the steps required to fix that problem, you know. Yeah, so this is a heads up, you know. And then my teeth now, it's a new thing to worry about, but and I'm not bothered by that right now because I know it's only temporary, you know. Okay, well, I hope you liked this video, and I hope I didn't bore you. Okay. Alrighty.